All right, let's get you the breaking story at the top of this bulletin. The Board of Retirement Fund body EPFO on Monday approved liberalized part withdrawals for its more than 7 crore subscribers, allowing up to 100% EPF withdrawal. To enhance the ease of living of EPF members, the CBT decided to simplify the partial withdrawal provisions of the EPF scheme by merging 13 complex provisions into a single streamlined rule categorized into 3 types, namely essential needs, illness, education, marriage, housing needs, and special circumstances. Now, members will be able to withdraw up to 100% of the eligible balance in the Provident Fund, including employee and employer share. All right, that's a big breaking news that we are tracking at this point. Pallavi Ghosh is joining us on this story. Pallavi, this is a major good news for all those 7 crore or more than 7 crore subscribers. Now, tell us about this latest framework which has been introduced by the Labour Ministry.
Well, I mean, if you just go through the EPFO website, you will see that everyone can withdraw partially or completely. But it was a very convoluted process. First of all, there are many reasons you have to give why you want to go in for a certain amount of withdrawal. I mean, immediate emergency needs are considered to be illness, education for that matter, and even marriages. But apart from that, it's simple things. If I want to renovate my house, if I need extra money to build up a house, to buy a property, plot, so on and so forth, even if you're losing a job. I remember earlier it was there on the COVID time. These are also sections and subsections under which you can withdraw an advance from your EPF, but you have to also give reasons for it. And that became a time-taking process. It also led to rejection on many counts. And many people who felt that we need this urgent money, we don't want to borrow from the banks. After all, this is our own money going into a Provident Fund account. Why should we not have access to it and easy access to it? These were the concerns which prevailed upon the ministry, and that is why the Labour Minister has been working round the clock, taking a lot of inputs. So very quickly and very simply put, up to 100%. In fact, in many cases, 100% of withdrawal is also possible, which has led to a lot of emergency, which can be a reason why you get that 100% withdrawal. And, these 13 to 14 clauses which were there, subsections on the basis of which you could ask for advance, all of that has now been removed. You don't have to give any particular reason as to why you want to take that advance. There are riders there. The government also wants to ensure that people just don't randomly take out all their hard-earned money and savings from the EPF. So if you're going to talk about an immediate 100% withdrawal, that is not going to happen in case you lose a job. Say it was earlier within 2 months, now it's going to be 12 months, so that people can earn a certain amount and save their money. 25% of your PF is still going to be there in the EPF account. That is being seen as a social security measure. In that case, it is being seen that come what may, even in a bad situation on a rainy day, there's a certain amount of money into your PF account so as to ensure that you're taken well care of. But I think the big mantra slogan coming out of the latest steps is the ease of living, ease of doing business. That is the main hallmark of this entire reformist measures which are being taken.
And Pallavi, of course, we know that the withdrawal of EPF was always a very, very complicated process. But also the question here is, once you have applied for it, how many days it's going to take? Because earlier I remember there was a time when it would take 3 months, 2 months. In some cases there were rejections also. So what is going to be the process in that regard?
So as we all know, there's a particular website, which is the EPF portal. You just have to click on it. You put up your details, your Aadhaar card, your bank accounts where you want the money to come into. And then there are various sections which mention the reason why you want that advance. That has now been simplified. On a good day, actually, I think because someone who's been tracking it, we've noticed that there has been a lesser amount of waiting times. There have people who reported that they've got their advance which they wanted even in less than a month. What the government is telling us, what the Labour Ministry is telling us, that because we've removed those subsections, it's going to be easy now to decide immediately dena hai ki nahi dena hai, whether that advance should be given or not. And therefore, it is going to cut down on the time in which that money comes into your account. What Labour Ministry is saying, it can be as less as 15 days. It can be even before a month, because people are applying for this advance, and the presumption is because they have an urgent need for it. So why make them run around? Why make them wait endlessly?
And also, Pallavi, there are 13 provisions which has been brought in the one framework. If you can tell about those 13 frameworks which were there earlier.
So there were 13 provisions which we are talking about. The main biggest ones, of course, is marriage or emergency illness, some kind of a medical reason. In some cases, it was education. But they were, very interesting subsections as well. And some of the subsections, as I just pointed out, for example, if there's a festival happening or marriage happening in your family and you want to buy some stuff, you want to renovate your house, you want to paint your house, that is also one reason where you are able to take an advance. For example, if you want an extra plot of land, that is also one of those sections under which you can ask for an advance. So there are these little things which many would think is innocuous, which becomes a heavy expenditure, certainly for those who are in the lower middle class. Those are now being simplified and all brought up under one subhead. Those nitty-gritties and notifications are being put up on the website slowly.
Well, that's right. The process has been simplified, and this is going to benefit all those over 7 crore people who have subscribed to EPF. Thank you so much, Pallavi, for putting this story into perspective.
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, for India and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.